Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Champale and thanks for clicking on my video. Tomorrow is my daughter's 5th birthday and we're gonna have a little mini celebration at home with just us. She's not having a birthday party because I just didn't feel like doing it. So I'm about to go ahead and make the cake. As you see the ingredients back there, I got the oven preheating and I'm gonna show you guys how I decorate. We're not going all out, it's just us five at home, so it's gonna be great. These are the best memories that kids will have, because family, doing it at home. I mean, we could go out, we might go out for dinner. I don't know what she wants. She said she wants hot dog and french fries for dinner, and I know my husband don't want no hot dog and french fries, but she also likes ramen, so we might also go get ramen tonight. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and get started with making the cake. I only have 2 of these little small things, so I'm just gonna go ahead and butter them. I have a half of a 250 gram butter. I'm gonna just add that to my measuring thingy, mixing thingy, so I can use this to butter the pan. And I'm gonna also put a little bit of flour so it won't stick. Got this from my grandmother. I already put the butter in the mixer, and I already measured out everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in the sugar. I will leave where I got this recipe down below. I don't think the butter was soft enough. I've been had it sitting out for a while, so I don't know why it's not soft enough. I'm gonna take the butter out and put it in the microwave to let it melt. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I melted it a little bit, so now I think it's gonna work better. My daughter doesn't even like the cake. She eats cake when she wants it, but she's mainly here for the icing. So the cake wasn't really good, in my opinion. My kids ate it. You know, sugar, they eat anything. I dropped the eggshell in it. And this is just for us, but I don't want my family to eat an eggshell. I have my flour, baking powder, and salt. Like I said, I didn't prefer this cake. It wasn't good in my opinion. It was very dry, and I don't know if I overmixed it or what, because it kept getting stuck to the sides, and I wanted to make sure we didn't have any lumps or anything. I'm gonna add the milk, rest of the flour that I forgot. I definitely missed my KitchenAid. The KitchenAid is a US outlet, so it didn't work with my Singaporean outlets. Okay, don't mind the flour. Just gonna see if, I hope it doesn't stick. And you will see in a later clip that they did not stick. They came out very easily with using butter and flour, and I am shaking them because I wanted to get them to cook evenly and not rise. And I'm gonna just put them in the oven and check them once I think they done. I'm not the best cake decorator, but I got some colored food dye, some fondant. I wish I would have brought like the colored fondant, but I wasn't thinking. I just got the white, so I'm gonna try to dye the fondant. So I got 2 packs of those, so I'm gonna separate them and equally and dye them. And I also have this mold, I guess it's a seashell mold. Got some waves, some little decorations. So I'm gonna try to make some of these. My first time working with fondant. Let's get started. I also have some sprinkles that my daughter picked out. I don't know if I'm gonna put them on the cake or not. She likes sprinkles on her cake, but I just put a little bit of powdered sugar down so the fondant wouldn't stick to the countertop. And I just rolled it out so I could put some drops of dye in it. Of course, this is my first time, so bear with me. I was actually scared of working with fondant, and I've never did this before, so just hope for the best. Of course, after the dye started spilling out, I felt like I should have put on gloves and put some parchment paper down or something so the dye wouldn't stain my hands or my countertop. A week later, I am here to tell you that it did not stain my countertop. Yes, a week later. I will tell you more about this week in the later parts of this video. I'm stuttering because I had a good beginning of my week. And I just continued to knead the fondant to make sure the color got into it. Kind of hard for me, but I think I'm figuring it out. I'm just taking the cakes out because they're done. And I'm going to cut the tops off to level them off too. I'm just taking them out the pan to cook another cake. The baking of the cake was very easy for me, but working with the fondant, which is this was my first time, it was pretty hard for me. And I don't know what I was doing wrong, but my seashells and starfish were not coming out right. Look at this one right here. I tried my best, and my daughter, she loved it. I mean, it ain't the best, but I mean, it looks like a starfish. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Put a little bit of powdered sugar down because I do want to get these waves. I mean, I want them. My daughter wouldn't care about them, but I thought the cake would be cute with the waves because it's kind of like it was a mermaid thing, and I was rolling this rolling pin really hard because the waves were the hardest part of this whole seashell mold. And then like when I get it out, you'll see that I messed it up a little bit, but it was fine. It's just you as a parent, you try to go all out for holidays, birthdays, and all that. You just want to make your kids happy and see them smile. That's me. So as long as my daughter loved my messed up cake and she was fine with it, everything was fine. But I messed up the wave trying to get it out because I'm telling you, it was stuck to it. I thought I put enough powdered sugar down in there, but obviously I didn't. Okay, so I know I've been inconsistent and MIA, but I have a good reason. Me and a few other Navy spouses, military spouses, I think they're all Navy, we all went to Indonesia. Okay, the waves came out, but it broke. So I'm gonna cut this part off and try to fix the hole where the waves broke. On a girls trip, and like the hotel that we stayed at, we actually booked a villa to have enough room for everybody because we had 8 people go with us. Look at all this back there. But for the icing, I'm gonna do 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 cup of milk, and a splash of vanilla. And a cup, no wait, what am I making? Wait, a cup of powdered sugar, a cup of butter, a splash of milk because I don't have heavy cream. I got half a block of cream cheese softened. I was gonna make just a buttercream, but I'm gonna make a cream cheese frosting. And this is done. I'll leave the measurements in the description. And my camera's about to die when I'm about to layer it, and I'll show you guys. Okay, I blew up a couple balloons. I wish I knew how many would go on an arch, but I don't. This is my first, this is my first one, so, I think I did it. Okay, I did it right. I'm about to YouTube a tutorial. This man got a whole lot of balloons. I got like 20. But I do have this little blower upper thing that made it a little bit easier. And I think I blew up some balloons too much. Okay, I've been had this balloon blower upper, and every time I turn it on, I get scared. Does anybody have this and get scared also? She even got scared when I got a whole, let me show you. I got a whole lot of balloons already blowed up, but they're all over the floor. And I think I'm gonna leave them on the floor until my baby get home. She loves balloons. I got about 2 hours until they get home. So, I gotta hurry up. Mama! I do have a banner stand, but it's in the garage. And I'd be so scared to go in the garage because the geckos be everywhere in there. As soon as you open the door, they're running on the walls, they're running on the ground. And my husband wasn't here this day when I was doing all this. So I said I would just go ahead and tape it on the wall. And taping it was not a good thing because I couldn't get it to stick on the wall. And I'm talking right here because I wanted to hang these balloons above that, but I couldn't get it to hang up. It kept falling down. Balloon. So I was able to hang it on the side of there to make it look like a mermaid swimming. And I got so confused on how these tails went up there. I had them the wrong way, so I had to turn them around the other way. So that's what you see me doing right now. And this is a simple family birthday party. I always do something like this with the banner, and then I do the cake. Oh, you couldn't even see what I just did. But I just put the mermaid tails on top, and that's about it. I'm about to hang up the rest of the stuff. This past weekend, me and some other military spouses went to Indonesia. We just took a ferry ride straight to Indonesia, and it was like 45 minutes to 50 minutes away, so it wasn't a bad ferry ride. But I really enjoyed myself having some me time, especially with other adults. So it was a very good trip. I feel rejuvenated and everything. And this is the finished product. I have the little mermaid tail on the side, the little mermaid stickers, and the little mermaid fins at the bottom. Oh, those are not mermaid stickers. Those are balloons. But this is just me setting up the table. This is simple. This is what I do for every birthday. I try to do it for my husband too, but he likes it, but okay, it's almost time for a nap, so I'm gonna have to do this voiceover later. But this is what I do to make my kids feel special on their special day, and I hope they remember these memories. Once I ice the cake, I'm gonna put the cake in the middle of the table. So let me turn the air out because the air is on. Let me turn the air off so the tablecloth won't blow. But I'm going to put the cake in the middle of the table, and it looks like we're going to have hot dogs and french fries. I'll put that in the middle of the table too. But I'm done. It looks crooked, but it's fine. Ariane is going to love it. She got some balloons on the floor. If I had some cardboard or something, I would put it down, but I don't. And I think I said previously, I'm not a baker. I'm just a mom. Honestly, I wish I would have just covered the whole cake in fondant and just tried to make seashells, different color seashells. But, you know, you live and you learn. The next time I do this, I will know better, which is my other daughter's birthday is this Saturday. She hasn't told me what kind of cake she wants, and today is Thursday, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do for her cake. But are you really washing dishes if your shirt is not wet? Obviously, I thought I was a baker, and I was trying to do what the ladies did in the videos that I watched, was try to level off the cake by cutting off the top to make sure it was even and nice. And I mean, I tried. I thought it was going to be really nice and really pretty, but my daughter was right there and she thought it was pretty before I even iced it. So I just can't believe my Japan born baby is 5 now. Like, these 5 years have flown by so fast, and I just can't believe it. You know, as a mom, you want your kids to always be your little angels, but they grow up. My other daughter will be 10, and where did those 10 years go? I have no idea. Those were the quickest 10 years of my life. And when I talk about my kids, you probably can hear it in my voice. I get teary-eyed because I love my kids so much. And I can't believe they just growing like weeds at this point. But I am icing the cake. I wanted purple at the bottom and pink at the top. Of course, Ariane didn't give me any demands to make her cake or ice it. She doesn't care as long as it has sugar in it. And I use this little spatula thing because the bakers that I was watching used it, and my cake, my icing skills definitely did not turn out how those ladies turned out. I gotta get a little bit of water for this so it'll stick to the cake. Oh, I put it upside down. The print you wanna leave behind. Get all those cold eyes cold looking. But saying bye bye bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby. Nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah, and the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, remedy, remedy. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Guys, I am finished with my daughter's cake. It's not the best. I'm not a baker. I'm just a mom. And she likes it, and her vibe about to fall. She said, "Mommy, it's so beautiful." And I'm glad she liked it.
It's my birthday.
It's your
Happy birthday.
You ready?